Hello, everyone. Welcome to Sparky AI Review Channel. My name is Jeff, and I want to wish you a very Merry Christmas to all those who celebrate Christmas. Happy holidays. Tomorrow is the first day of Hanukkah, but Merry Christmas if you celebrate Christmas. It's Christmas here in Florida. So glad that I have the opportunity to talk to you today about Sparky AI. So it's Christmas season. Most people aren't thinking about businesses. People are rightly thinking about their families and spending time with their loved ones. And Christmas is a very expensive time of the year. My wife's birthday happens to be around Christmas, so we go all out. And I'll tell you, although I'm blessed in many ways and very grateful for all the things that I have, my family, material things just isn't that important. But that said, there's always a wish that I could have done more. Always wish I could have done more for my family. We could have done more. Could have had more vacations. Could have bought better gifts. Had better experiences. Take care of a lot of things. But we make do with what we've got. And I'm just determined. Like in 2025, I'm determined to really make six figures with Sparky AI. Now, my sponsor has a goal of 1 million. I have a goal of six figures, $100,000 or more, and I keep my expectations a little lower because he's already had great success. He's had great success with Live Good, which is one of the companies, one of the core companies inside of Sparky AI. Sparky AI will promote Live Good and Reach, and I always forget the last one, but it's a savings club. I joined them all. I joined them all because they're very, very low cost, and there's no reason why if I'm promoting Sparky AI, and if I choose not to be a part of those companies, then somebody else in our upline will. So I decided to join all three. The savings club is like $20 a month. It's $10 a month for Live Good, and I'm going to buy the nutritional things because I buy them anyway off of Amazon. I'm buying them now through myself and Live Good. They're basically equally priced. So, and then the Reach Solar, it's free to be an affiliate and get signed up with that. I already have solar panels. My solar system is working great. So, and I have an EV, and it's kind of shocking that I say all this because I used to live in Saudi Arabia. Always considered myself to be a fossil fuels kind of guy, but I love my Tesla, and the solar panels work great. I've locked in the savings, with the government paying like 30%, giving you a 30% rebate on your solar system, and there's a lot of states that do even more than that. But anyway, it's free to be a member of Reach and be an affiliate. So, that could be if somebody's interested in joining solar and more families are turning to it because energy costs are going up, then yeah, it sounds like a great idea. But all of that is an aside. I don't want to confuse anybody. You don't have to join any of those companies. All three of those are optional, and then you can include two of your own companies to promote. And then Sparky is promoting itself, and there's a lot of money to be made. And artificial intelligence is where it's at. It's like, did you ever want to be in a place where you were getting started with Amazon when they first got started, or wanted to buy into Bitcoin when it first got started? And I came close. I did something similar to Bitcoin before Bitcoin came out, and it turned out to be a bust. It wasn't a scam. It just fizzled out, and I didn't lose much money. I mean, it wasn't in it for that much. But when that has happened, I had just oh well, this doesn't work, and my life would have been radically different had I just kept going with it, and would probably have gravitated toward Bitcoin. And that's like in a 2009 time frame. So, but this is AI is incredible. Now, I was thinking about the topic of today, and that is the being able to afford afford different things and using your time. So I have different side hustles. I've been selling books on Amazon since 2016. I was a coach helping people do their own book business and get started selling on Amazon. And I write letters to social casinos, and I make about a few $1,000s a month with that, and I do pretty good with the books, and I'm selling physical items. Um, there's a there's an app that you can download. It's called Deal Soldier. It's like $35. It's only like $35 a month, and I just got started with that, and it's really good. And you find lots of deals in your local area, stuff that's on clearance that you can go right to your local stores. It'll check the inventory in the local stores, and you go out and buy that stuff, and you can either sell it on eBay or Facebook Marketplace, Mercari, Poshmark, a few others, or you can send it into Amazon if it's sellable on Amazon. Um, but all those things are great. Those are great. Those are things that do work and they have worked for me, and I've made had marginal success. But here's the thing. Here's the kicker. There's always a catch to everything. With the social casinos and writing the letters, um, it's not a mobile business. Like if I want to go, I used to live overseas. I used to live in Thailand, and I'd love to be able to go a couple months out of the year and live in Thailand or travel around Southeast Asia. I love South America. I love Europe. I love all over the place. I love to travel, and you can't do that with the social casinos. You really need to be physically located in one spot and write in that one spot and send all your letters from that one spot. Otherwise, you risk being deactivated. With the side hustles, with going out and getting stuff at local stores and buying stuff and selling stuff, you need upfront capital. You need a little bit. We're not talking tens of thousands of dollars, but a few thousand. If you have a credit card, a lot of times people can go ahead and put that credit card, and that's how I got started. But there are some people that don't even have that. They don't even have that. They don't have money for um, books, and you can lose money. You definitely can lose money if you don't know what you're doing. If you do things wrong, there's a lot of trial and error, and there's a learning curve, and it consumes a lot of time. It takes a lot of time. So it requires your physical presence. It requires your time, and then requires space in your home. This is a challenge. Like if I want to go and I'm seeing these deals at the local stores that are incredible. You go buy this stuff. You can go buy. You might be able to buy a vacuum cleaner for 20, $30. That retails for over 100, and be able to put some money in your pocket. But these things are bulky, and they take up space, and then you got to deal with people, and shipping, and sometimes I bought stuff where it was a great deal, but the shipping costs ate up all the profits. And then you got to deal with packing tape and returns, and then you buy stuff and you sell it on Amazon, but people break stuff and then they return it, and then you are out. You actually lose money. You lose a lot of money, and I just had one of my accounts reinstated on Amazon. Um, my account was I had seller fulfilled offers that were deactivated. I had my account reinstated. It's a mess. It's just it's if you want to go and you want to do your own thing and live overseas, or you want to travel the U.S., want to do RVing, or maybe you just want to you know not have to do all that. If you're going to be a reseller, or you're going to do the other types of businesses, I took a course on writing books and desktop publishing and things like that. All time consuming. A lot of it requires your physical presence. A lot of it requires capital. Um, a lot of people can't do any of that stuff. That's why I'm so excited about Sparky AI, because this is a business that you can do pretty much anywhere in the world, and you can sell it to anyone in the world, pretty much. I think there's some places that you can't do that, but it's basically a global business. It doesn't require your physical presence. Your investment in it is very, very low. Um, you know, Sparky AI is doing 99% of the work for you. You just got to do that 1%, that humanizing it. And just, when people respond positively to, signing up on your website, or maybe you just like, hey, check this out. That's basically all you have to do. People just want to know, hey, there's another person on the other end of this that's doing the same thing that I'm doing, and then they sign up, and then it's just humanizing. That's like I got signed up with Sparky AI because I had signed up for the free trial, and as soon as I signed up for the free trial, maybe about 20 minutes after I signed up, my sponsor had called me, and was very nice. Had a very nice conversation, and then because I had that conversation, and I knew him, I knew of him before from Live Good, and I knew how successful he was with Live Good. Um, I decided to go full in on Sparky AI, and I bought a bronze pack, and I joined the Premier and the Premier Plus and the bronze pack. So that was an investment of about 500 US dollars. But that's all in. Like, you join a business, you get involved with Amazon, you're going to pay a monthly fee, and then you might buy some tools with that. Then you have to buy the inventory, and then, you're looking at a lot more. You're going to go buy stuff at retail arbitrage, you're going to go buy stuff in the stores. Um, it's going to cost you your time. So with Sparky AI, the idea is to build up this passive income, to develop these passive income streams, so that your time, which is your most valuable asset, you get 86,000 minutes, 86,000 seconds a day. You want to be able to use that time to go and spend with your family. You want to be able to like enjoy Christmas and the holidays and be able to do things for your family and your extended family and for your community. You want to be able to spend money and be able to do the things, and then you also don't want to worry about working or getting in trouble or this and that. So that's why I'm really excited with Sparky AI. I would encourage you to take the free trial. At the least, there's a free trial. You can sign up for free. Give it for a spin. Take it, see for yourself, and then find the membership level that's comfortable for you. So what Eric, my sponsor, has in Sparky AI and in Live Good, has said what he's doing is he bought like an ad pack. I got the bronze pack, and when you make money, then you can reinvest. Then you go up to the next one. So you can go from the bronze, or I think it's the bronze to the copper, and then you just reinvest what you're earning into better ad packs, and then you'll be able to generate more income and more profit. So, of course, I do have to tell you as a disclaimer, that nothing in life is guaranteed. I've gotten things that basically where people promise me the world, and stuff just happens. It just, who knows what can happen tomorrow? We might have a nuclear war. We might get invaded with space aliens. With all these drones going over all over the place. Who knows what's the next thing? We know pandemics. You don't have any idea what's going to happen, but I'm really, really optimistic, and I'm at that level of near certainty that this is going to work, because been using artificial intelligence, Chat GPT, for my other businesses, and it's just a dream. It's a dream business. What it can do, I used to work with a computer programmer in the military. I was human resources in the military, but I worked like one with a computer programmer, and we would spend hours working on tasks that AI can do in minutes. I mean, literally, just or near instantaneously, and it's just changing the world. How Sparky AI can have a conversation. It can close sales for you. It can help train your people. It's it's working around the clock. It doesn't take any breaks. It doesn't get upset. It doesn't suffer from rejection or fear of success or fear of failure or fear of rejection. None of that stuff. It's always working on your behalf. And all you have to do, like I said, the only thing, because like I said, I have heard of these different kinds of businesses in the past where you don't do anything, we do everything, and you make money. Well, I've been gullible, and I've fell for a couple of them in the past, and most of them, those type of businesses, almost never pan out to anything because, if it really was true and you didn't have to do anything at all, then what do they need you for? What do they need you for? Maybe they need you as an investment person or something to pay their money, but it just doesn't work. But with Sparky AI, like I said, most of the heavy lifting is done for you. It's just that 1%. It's just being there, and you're on the journey. I'm on the journey. We're both on this journey to try to better ourselves so that we can have more Merry Christmases. We can have more holidays and birthdays and vacations and celebrations. And we don't have to worry about the money. And 2025 is coming. A week from now will be 2025. We'll be celebrating the new year. And what are you going to do? And how is tomorrow going to be different from yesterday? So instead of trying, and the word try is actually an acronym. It means tomorrow is really yesterday. TRY. Tomorrow is really yesterday. Don't try. Commit. Commit to making 2025 your year. Commit to like saying, hey, this is the year that everything changes for me. I'm going to embrace this new technology, and it's just going to be a wild ride. And I hope that you get involved with me. And for whatever reason, if something's holding you back, maybe you don't have the funds, or maybe you don't have the confidence level, or this or that, reach out to me, and let's talk about it. I can't promise I can help everyone every single time, but money should not be an issue for you joining Sparky AI, because, like I said, I'm really pretty good at, I run a channel called Remote Work Entry Level, and I help people find, jobs and side hustles, and these are time-intensive activities, but they put some money in your pocket. So, you have to spend something. If you're not going to spend the money, then you got to spend some time. So, like for example, there are survey sites that you can take advantage of that will pay a few dollars an hour, $1 to $3. It just depends. Sometimes they pay more, and it's like, wow, this is a real grind. But when you don't have the money to do something, some of these little side hustles and activities can help you raise the funds so that you can get into Sparky AI, and then you can build that passive income, because all success is predicated on other success. So, rather than go out and do something, some opportunities, there'll be opportunities you're going to be exposed to that are great opportunities. Real estate is a great example. I mean, so many people have made more money in real estate than any other business. It's like, 4 out of 5 millionaires are from, like, I think I heard the statistic, 4 out of 5 millionaires are made their money in real estate. I believe that. But real estate, with few exceptions, and there are some people that have done creative financing, and you've heard stories about people who, came to the U.S. and they had nothing, and they were able to really hustle really hard and find that motivated seller and motivated buyer and put those parties together and get a real estate commission. But that's not typical. All right, that's not most people. Those are people yeah, it's possible. It's definitely possible. But you got to have the wherewithal, and you got to be able to put up with the punches. And some of us are so busy earning a living that we don't have time to make a life. And all I'm saying is that, most of the time in real estate, you need to have money to make money with real estate. So you got to meet your situation where it's at. If you don't have hardly any money at all, then I would say, first of all, Sparky AI is only, the paid version of Sparky AI, we're talking a couple $100. And if you don't have a couple $100, then we can find stuff for you to do. You look inside, you've got stuff around the house that you're not using that you could probably sell. You can turn that stuff around for a profit. And if you don't have stuff around the house, and you can take some of that time, embrace the grind, do some of those surveys. You got the internet connection, you got a computer, you can make a little bit of money. Put that money and apply it to joining something like Spark. Put together a couple $100, join Sparky AI, and then you will be in a position where you can make some additional money. There's no promises, no promises in life. I have squandered tens of thousands of dollars in money making activities that did not pan out, and it's just the cost of doing business. It's the cost of it's your education as an entrepreneur. Instead of getting a college degree and you spend tens of thousands of dollars getting a college degree, you are getting your education through trial and error. Now the good news is that I have spent all that money, and you can learn from my mistakes instead of going out and making them all yourself. So I'm just saying, like, this is Sparky AI, in my opinion, is at the very perfect price point, because it's not cheap where you're not making nothing, but it's not out of the reach of most people. I think most people, if they're committed enough, they can come up with $500. They'd have to, if they don't have it on a credit card, or they don't have the funds in their bank account, there's stuff around them in their house that they can sell, or they can earn the money. Like I said, I have a whole channel devoted towards working remotely, and working side hustles and side gigs, and doing surveys. If you did the Deal Soldier, as I mentioned before, Deal Soldier is $35 a month. That's very cheap for what they give you. A lot of stuff. They have it's just like a community of people that find these deals, and they have focus groups. They have settlements where all these companies that get sued. It's like, hey, were you ever in this company, that company? Did you ever buy this or that? You can get these settlements, and it's all in one place. And then you can find stuff in your local area to flip, to resell, and it's a hustle. It's definitely a hustle. But for the Deal Soldier, if you didn't even have the $35, there's a free trial. It's like you get 7 days for free. You can test it out for free for 7 days, and you can find enough deals in that 7 days that can give you the money, I believe, to get started with the paid version of Sparky AI. But at least, if you're still on the fence, at least join as a free member and take it for a test spin. And I think you're going to be as excited as I am. So anyway, thanks very much for tuning in today, and Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays, and I will talk to you again soon.